Okay, what we're dealing with in this group of videos is the doubling down, and then that's going to be followed by doubling down after splitting. Any information that you might want, additional information besides what we talk about here, feel free to go to the website, which is http://www.fantasycasino.us. We're going to go ahead and just play through some hands here and see what comes up, and hopefully we'll have some opportunities to double down so I can clue you into the ins and outs of that. What the Fantasy Casino is, we're a corporate party program located in Seattle, Washington. We do stage casino parties for companies all over Western Washington, all up and down the I-5 corridor, and teach people, hundreds and hundreds of people every year, how to play these games. And blackjack, in our offering, just as in any casino in the world, is always the most popular game and the most prolific, because it's the game that an average number of people understand a little bit about, so it's the one table that more people will gravitate to more than any other table in a casino setting. So we usually offer one craps, one roulette, some kind of a variety table, and then anywhere from 5 to 10 blackjack tables. And seem to encounter pretty much the same situations over and over again. What can we do here? We can put this 9 with this, and we're going to put the 6 over here. Now I'm staging these hands simply because I want you to see the possibilities in doubling down. A 10 against a 10 I would not double on, but now this person ends up with a 16, they're going to stay. Again, an 11 against a 10 showing, I wouldn't waste the money on it. Now we've got 11, 13, I would hit that one again for 17. 7 and 12 against a 10, or 7 and 5 is a 12, and against a 10 you almost have to hit it. Now you have 16, you're really courting a bust situation. Probably not going to win, but again, one of the things you need to decide on how you're going to play. Are you going to play aggressively or are you going to play passively? Just whatever way you choose to do it, stick with it. Otherwise you'll shoot yourself in the foot and who knows what will happen. Okay, so we have 18, so this one is a loser, and 9 and that's a 17, and this one, none of these are enough. So we're going to go ahead and take that money off the table, pick this up, this up, this up, this up. Now we're going to go ahead and make the wagers for the next hand. We'll put 2 from this person, 2 from this person, and we're going to slide 1 more in here. One of the things you want to remember when you're doubling down is, again, we're staging hands here, so don't get all shook up about this. So we've got 10, a pair of 5s, which you could split into 2 hands, but that would not be the optimum way to play the hand. When you're dealt with a pair of 5s, again, we're playing against an ace, so it's still not a really great card for the house. So the first thing, since there's no blackjacks on the table, the dealer's going to check and make sure that they don't have the blackjack, and I don't. So against a 10, I would just take a card. Nice card. 21. 18 is going to stay. 11 against an ace again, I would just hit it. And 21. Great. Dealer has, now when I'm playing with people, I'll go split them. Oh jeez. 21. Push. Isn't that disgusting? 18's a lose and 21's another push. Oh. Somebody ought to be shot for that hand. But that's what happens. You know, you think you've got a really great hand, you've got it made, and it doesn't work out, and you think you've got a lousy hand, it does work out. That's what the game's all about. Okay, so over here we have an 8 and 3, which is another 11 combination. Unfortunately, I'm still showing the 10. So we're going to go with this. That gives us 20, 5, 15 against a 10. You should hit it. I just can't. So we're going to stay on that one, and 20 over here. Actually, I should have looked at this to see what I had to make sure I didn't have the blackjack. Dealer has 19. So over here we're 20. That one's a winner. This one is a loser. And this one over here is a winner. So that's basically what doubling down is all about. You get any combination of 10 or 11, and you have the opportunity to add an additional wager to the table, to the game, and you only get 1 more card. And that's kind of the trade-off. In return for being allowed to wager more money on the hand, once you know where the cards are, the house is going to limit you to the 1 card. So you only want to take advantage of those double down wagers when they're in your favor. And what we saw in all three of the hands here is that the dealer had a real strong hand each time. One time you would have lost and another time you would have won more. So, and that's about what it boils down to. And playing a successful game of casino-style blackjack is just getting to know and understand all of those things and how to factor them into your own personal playing standard and your own personal style of play. Thank you very much and good luck.